It's absolutely crucial for not just Ukraine, but Europe and the future of peace and stability in Europe, and for the whole international community. Because the challenge that Vladimir Putin has put forward is a grave one. It's a violation, a questioning, a changing unilaterally by violence of international borders, and it's a unilateral challenge to the sovereignty of an independent country backed by fear and intimidation. Every time in Europe and elsewhere, we have seen those rules violated, not just by terrorists or independent actors, but by a state. We have taken them very seriously. Yugoslavia wasn't really a battle about borders. It was the breakup of a country and the creation of new borders and the conflicts that went with that, some of them among states, some of them within states. It has been a very long time, decades, really since the era of the Second World War, since one country unilaterally marched into another and declared a part of another country to have joined them. That kind of annexation is what Hitler and Stalin did. And Vladimir Putin has put himself into their company by doing what he has done. Ukraine's response has to be on the basis of its own law, international law. The UN Charter backs them in this respect in every way. And it has to be a statement about the commitment of Ukrainians to freedom and democracy that can really only speak through the ballot box. And that can really only be expressed through the ballot box. And I think by supporting these elections with 500 observers, short-term, long-term, by being at the forefront to make sure that the observation effort is robust within the OSCE, within all the international fora available, by calling out Vladimir Putin in the terms that he deserves, Canada has been among the staunchest supporters, perhaps the staunchest supporter of Ukrainians. But this is something only Ukrainians can do, to take back their sovereignty, to show their commitment to democracy, to show that they're not cowed or frightened or giving up because of a threat from beyond their borders. And I think they're actually doing that. I haven't been in Ukraine lately, but even in Donetsk and Luhansk, there is a response that isn't the one Vladimir Putin wanted. People do understand all across Ukraine that the future of the country has to be linked to Europe, that there has to be association, and ultimately, if the right standards are met, membership in a European Union. I think that's what most Ukrainians want, that's what they say in polls, and that's where history should go.